Alright, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. So here we go. The first materials and the second meeting for the bureaucracy concept subject. So today we try to define what is bureaucracy in government. Well, actually, in the last meeting, if you still remember that I asked you about the bureaucracy, how to distinguish, how to determine the bureaucracy um, in context of government. So, well, actually, once again, bureaucracy is about the organization, it's about the institution. But if we are try to distinguish between bureaucracy and also the politics. So the first thing that easy to remember is bureaucracy have the career. I mean, bureaucracy have the step of career, but politics they don't have. And then the second one is about bureaucracy, all totally talking about the administration, even we know that we will try to analyze, try to discuss about the relationship between bureaucracy and politics, but in terms of the bureaucracy itself, bureaucracy is an administration and then organization and institution. So what is the definition of bureaucracy? So, according to HA 2008, the definition of bureaucracy can be seen from 4 points. So, the first point is bureaucracy refers to a certain groups of institution. It means that this definition equates of the bureaucracy as the organization, as the you know a place that call it institution. And then the second one, bureaucracy as a special method of allocating resource in a large organization. This definition corresponds to the term of bureaucratic decision making. So what is the differences between the first definition and then the second definition? So in the first definition, the institution is, it means the place, it means the you know um, um, the whole organization. I mean, like yeah, the home of organization. But in the second term, it is a special method of allocation resource in a organization, means that bureaucratic can can assign for the decision making. For example, is if we are talking in the term of bureaucratic decision making, so it is about the the implementator of the policy, and then how they deliver the decision making. And then the third one, it is shows that a bureau or quality that differentiates between bureau and other types of organization. This definition refer more than static characteristic of the organization. The third one is just talking about the name, or the, if we are talking in Indonesia, we call it nomenclature. So yeah, the bureaucracy or the definition of bureau is referred to like the type of organization, bureau. And then the last one is about the, yeah, bureaucracy as a group of people, the people who are paid a salary, who function in the government. So based on the Toha, or based on the scholar that try to define or try to determine the point of bureaucracy, remember he have he has the 4 points of view. First is, yeah, bureaucracy as institution, bureaucracy as allocation of resource in spatial method for the decision making. The third one is bureaucracy as, the type of organization, like it's all about the name. And then the last one is about the, yeah, group of people that paid a salary for function in the government. So that's the definition. While if we are talking about the another scholar, like, I mean, like for example, Max Weber, he is a Germanist sociologist, described that bureaucracy is ideal characteristic of bureaucracy and over an explanation for the historical emergence of bureaucratic institutions. So, according to the Weber, the defining features of bureaucracy sharply distinguish it from other types of organization based on non-legal forms of authority. Well, Max Weber observed that the advantage of the bureaucracy was that it is the most technically proficient form of organization, possessing specialist expertise, certainly continuity and unity. That's the Max Weber said. So actually, if we are try to determine or try to define the bureaucracy, you can take any scholar, and then you can define by yourself what is bureaucracy is. And another opinion, I mean, beside Toha, beside Max Weber, we also have another opinion about the bureaucracy came from Draha 2003, arguing that there are four kinds of definition of bureaucracy that are currently developing. So yeah, again, here the scholar, I mean Draha, try to define or try to have the types of bureaucracy. There are four kinds of definition. First is bureaucracy is defined as the apparatus appointed by the authorities to run the government. So it means government by bureaus. So you can say that bureaucracy is defined as the apparatus appointment by the authorities, means that someone that choose by the authorities, like a president, for example, and then uh, they have the function to run the government. So it is a bureaucracy. And then second one, bureaucracy is defined as the nature or behavior of bad government or pathology. In the first meeting, I already told that we will try to we will try to analyze the pathology or the bad side of government, uh, or the bad side of the bureaucracy. So yeah, I think this term is negative side, because you see that bureaucracy is defined as the nature or behavior of bad government. So that's bureaucracy. So if something happened in government and then it is bad, like for example corruption, nepotism, and so on and so forth, so you are a bureaucrat, you are in a bureaucracy, because it's defined the behavior of bad government. And then the third one is bureaucracy as the ideal type of the organization. I think the third one is the same definition in the first I told you about Toha definition. And then the last one is bureaucracy, or means the government is a government organization consisting of substructures that have a relationship with one another, which has a function, role, and authority in implementing government in order to achieve predetermined visions, missions, goals, and programs. So based on the that based on this definition, I think you all agree that this is the bureaucracy currently developing. So the question is that which one from the fourth kind of the definition by Draha 2003 that's still happening in Indonesia or happening in your country, like Modo in Gambia, which definition that still exists until today, like maybe in the first definition or second definition or third definition and fourth definition. Just please give the evidence to prove your argument. So that's for the our discussion. And then the term of bureaucracy for Toha says that the term of bureaucracy is often associated with government organization. Yeah, so that the bureaucracy is often interpreted as an officialdom or official kingdom, which is a kingdom whose kings are officials. It is their um, in a jurisdiction where each official has official duties. Their work they work in hierarchy order with their respective competencies. Their communication patterns are based on the written documents. This is also Toha. I mean, the scholar agree with the Max Weber uh, Max Weber opinion or Max Weber arguments, because yeah, if we're talking about the bureaucracy in government, it is very hierarchy. It is very, you know, like yeah, the official function or official that is all of, all written in documents. So the all that is you should have the standard operational procedure, or we call it SOP. So that's the bureaucracy, and then it still happen in Indonesia. So someone if want to have the, you know, like for example in pandemic, so some people that assist in related with the organization in ministry should have the, you know, letter of decision from the minister or maybe from the president that you just work on your duties to uh, manage the manage all the things about the pandemic. So that's is based on the written documents. So that's the bureaucracy. And while according to the Ismail 2009, the government bureaucracy is the forefront related to providing public services to the community. So therefore, the government bureaucracy must have a neutral attitude but from the political sides, namely as a political power as well as from administrative side. So here the things that you know, the scholar difference meaning, I mean difference definition term of bureaucracy. If Toha says that this is all public administration, I mean like all the things should have the SOP or standard operational procedure, all the things should written in documents, all the things should have the, you know, letter of decision from the head of ministry or maybe from the minister, from head of department, and so on and so forth. But um, continuous year, I mean in 2009, the government bureaucracy tried to have different side, like, yeah, bureaucracy is for the public service. Bureaucracy is should should give the, or should provide the public service, because you know the bureaucracy is, or bureaucrat is the public servant. So that's why Ismail tried to define that the government bureaucracy must have a neutral attitude, both political side and administrative side, because actually bureaucracy until today, we just consider, or we just agree that bureaucracy is only for the administrative side, not political side, because the bureaucracy becomes a political force. It will not be neutral, that is in favor of certain political force. Or in addition, in providing public service, the government bureaucracy is demanded to be more effective, efficient, so that it will appear to be concerned with the service quality. But again, if we are talking the case study in Indonesia, I think some department or some ministry, some institution in Indonesia have the good uh, public service, but sometimes they still have the bad attitude, or maybe bad service for the people. For example, for the poor people, it will be have the different attitude or a different service with the, yeah, for example, um you know like, if you are poor people, you just like a tiny of the um social, I mean the stratification of the social, uh you are in the lowest. But if you are rich, being rich, and then maybe if you are the, you know one of the, yeah, one of the political parties that have the power in that regions or in that state, maybe you will have the better public services rather than the poor people. So that still exists today. But actually, which one you agree for the term of bureaucracy? I mean, like, yeah, we discuss about the term of bureaucracy, and then one and another scholar have different point of the term of bureaucracy. But yeah, we can debate, or we can try to analyze with nowadays which one you just agree, or you just connected with the term of bureaucracy. Choose one, and then why. And well, actually bureaucratic function. So according to the administrative function, bureaucracy have the function about the implement the laws and regulation that have been drafted by the legislature, as well as interpretation of these laws and regulation by the executive. That's the administrative. So for example, if legislative of or president or minister already have the regulation, just announce the new regulation. As the bureaucratic, as the bureaucrats, you just try to implement, you try to interpretation the law or the regulation. For example, because of the pandemic COVID-19, the ministry or the minister of the cooperation and micro, small, medium enterprises just announced that it will be like bansos or bantuan sosial, ya, or we call it in English like subsidy for the for the poor people. So as a bureaucratic, you just implemented that function. Like for example, how many you have to get the data for micro, small, medium enterprises, and then you try to identify how many of them that will get the subsidy, and so on and so forth. So that's the administrative. And then second one is about the service functions. It means that the bureaucracy is actually directed at serving the community or special group. So this one means that the service function is for the public service. As I mentioned before, as a bureaucratic, actually you should uh, cannot differentiate between the poor people and rich people. So that's the same, because we are in Indonesia, and then we have the same the same uh like, I don't know how to say, but yeah, we have the same characters, or maybe we have the we are live in one country. So even you are rich, even you are poor, as the public servants, you should give the best for your community. Then third one is function of regulation or regulatory. So it means that the regulatory function of the government is usually designed to secure the welfare of the society. In carrying out the function, bureaucratic bodies are usually faced with two choices: individual interest versus interest of the public of the large. I mean, this one is not really regulatory, because if we are talking about the laws, if we are talking about the regulation, it's the political or legislature arena. This one is regulation, means that how to secure the welfare of the society. Like for example, to implement the subsidy. Well, actually, the bureaucratic have the standard operational procedure. So they have procedure, or they regulate the SOP to make to make sure or design the welfare of the society. Just make sure that all people in micro, small, medium enterprises have the same you know have the same point of the subsidy, and make sure that they all got the subsidy, and so on and so forth. So that's the regulation. And then last one is information gathering function. In this case, based on two main objectives, which is, does a policy experience a number of violation, or the need to make new policies formulated by the government based on factual situation. So it means that the regulation, if yeah, I think you will learn about the um uh, policy in the next semester about the public policy. But here are the things: if the bureaucracy already implement the regulation, I mean legislative already formulate and just announce the regulation, and then bureaucracy should um, you know implement the regulation. After the implementation, the bureaucracy should give the information to continue the regulation, or stop the regulation, or make a new one. So that's the function of bureaucratic. So information gathering. Once again, like, if legislative already have the regulation, and then bureaucracy just implement the regulation, and then at the end, after the implementation, I mean, like for example, 6 months or 1 year or 2 year after that, and then just evaluation the regulation, and then bureaucracy should give the information to make the decision whether the regulation will continue to implement, or stop to implement, or make a new one, or give the changing a little bit for the regulation, is based on the information of the bureaucracy. All right, so what is the bureaucracy goals actually? First, of course, the bureaucratic goals is in line with the objective of the government, because bureaucratic or bureaucracy, uh, they still exist until nowadays, is to support the objective of the government goals, of the government visions. And then second one, carry out activities and programs in order to achieve the vision and mission. The third one is serving the community and carrying out the development in a natural and professional manner. And the last one is carrying out the government management, starting from planning, monitoring, evaluation, coordination, synchronized, repressive, preventive, anticipatory, resolution, and so on and so forth. So that's goal is talking about the government goals. So it's the state goals, I mean the nation goals. So try to have, you know, if you're remember in the preamble of our institution, we have four purpose why state still exists. um, one of it is welfare of the society. So government try to make the uh, have to ensure that our society got the welfare. And then um, so that's why the bureaucracy still exists, to support or to help the government to achieve their goals. All right, so that's all our meeting today, students. And hopefully this first meeting can give you beneficial. And then don't forget to answer my question. And then please, after this I will give you the, the seat of the discussion. And then please answer my question according the time. Please be on time, and then don't be late. And if you still have any question about these materials, I mean the first materials in the second meeting, please just text me, or please just email me, or please just ask me directly by in a group or in WhatsApp. It's up to you, so we can understand each other, and then I know your difficulties, and then we can fix. I can help you to fix your problem. Just let me know, right? So again, because we just have the limitation to meet. So I hopefully this presentation give you the some knowledge. And then if you want to looking for others, uh, others book, or others definition, others presentation, just go through the books that we already mentioned in my class. And then if you still have any question, please ask me. Thank you so much, and have a good day. Bye.